Hello and welcome to CraftBuds. This is your crocheter Manur, and in today's tutorial I will show you how you can create 3 different textures on your fabric with just one stitch, which is half double crochet. So this is herringbone stitch, this is ribbing stitch, and this one is also a ribbing stitch, but we will work it differently. And all these 3 stitches have been derived from one stitch, which is half double crochet. So let's get into the video and see how we can crochet these 3 different stitches. Here I have made the very first row of herringbone stitch, and how I made it is I made a foundation chain first, and then I made the first herringbone stitch in the third chain from the hook, just like we make the half double crochet. So I'll start the stitch by making 2 chains, and I'll flip the work. Now yarn over and insert the hook in the very first stitch. Again yarn over and pull up a loop. These are the same steps we take to make half double crochet. Now to make a herringbone stitch, what I will do is I will take the last loop here, this one, and I will pull it through the second loop, just like this. And now I'll yarn over and pull through both of these loops. And this is how we make a herringbone stitch. Now once again yarn over and insert the hook in the next stitch. Again yarn over and pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops in the hook. Now I will take this loop and I will pull it through the loop before it, just like this. Now once again yarn over and pull through both of these loops. Now just like this I will complete this row, and I will once again show you how you can start the next round. So I've completed the round and this is how it looks. So this is how we will make a herringbone stitch, and this is how it will look in the rows. I hope you like this stitch, and now let's move on to the next stitch. Okay, for this one I've already crocheted some of the rows. It's basically a ribbing stitch. Here you can see this is small line in front of the fabric. This is a ribbing stitch, and this stitch gives you the same effect on the both sides. There is no right and wrong sides in here. So to start the stitch we will make chain 2 and we will flip the work. Here on the back side you can see I have another line, so as I said both the sides will be the same. And here again we're just gonna make simple half double crochets, but in the back loop only. So usually we go inside these 2 chains, this V, to make any stitch. But to make ribbing stitch we will yarn over and we will look on top of this, it will look like a V. And you guys might know that this loop is called front loop and this loop is the back loop. So now I will yarn over and I'll insert the hook in the back loop only, and I will crochet a regular half double crochet. So once again this is the back loop, and we're gonna yarn over and insert the hook in the back loop and crochet a half double crochet. And as you can see, the front loop of this V is being pushed forward into the fabric. And that's pretty much it. So once again yarn over and insert the hook in the back loop and crochet a half double crochet. Just like this I'm gonna crochet this row and I will show you how it looks. Here it is. You can see how beautiful it looks. So you guys saw that just using one stitch a bit differently we can create so many different textures and so many different patterns. I hope you guys like it, and let's hop into the next stitch. Okay, so for the next stitch here I have this row of half double crochet, just like I have shown you in my previous videos. Now I will show you how you can create a totally new texture on the fabric just by doing one simple thing. To make the next row, I'll chain 2 and then flip the work. Now we will make regular half double crochets, but we usually make our half double crochets in this V. We make it like this in the V, which is on top of the stitch. Here we will leave this back loop, this front loop. We will leave this V and we will insert the hook in this loop, this front loop that we have, and we will make a regular half double crochet in this loop. This loop is also called the third loop, so we are making our stitches in the third loop. Let me zoom it a bit. So once again, yarn over, and we will leave this entire chain, this V, and we will insert the hook in this loop. We will insert our hook in the third loop. If you focus, you can see there is a V as well. It looks like a V too. So we will insert in the front loop of this V. So this is the chain that we always work into. There we have one loop, then the second loop, and this is the third loop that we are currently working in. So we will call it the third loop. What it will do is it will push the V, the entire V that I was talking about, backwards, and when we will flip it around, we will see this entire V as a texture on the fabric. So in this third loop, we will insert the hook and keep on making our half double crochets. And once you have made 2 to 3 stitches, it will be more prominent, more visible to you, as the V we usually work in will get pushed forward, and this row of loops will be really visible to you, and it will give us a really nice texture. You will see it in the end. So just like this, I will crochet this row, and you can see how it will turn out in the end. So I have made it. I'm at the end of the round, and here you can see how the entire V that I was talking about is now in front of the fabric. Now I will make one more round and I will show you how it will look. So this is the row I just made, and this is how it will look. This is it. Just by doing one step differently, we get a whole new stitch, we get a whole new texture with the same stitch, with the same rules. So here it is, working in the front loop or working in a third loop. I hope you guys like the video and the stitches, and I will see you in the next video.